I've already filmed this video and I'm doing my intro with makeup on because I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to create for this video. I know I want to do a subtle cut crease, but I wasn't too sure what it was going to end up like, so I thought, well, I'll just film the intro afterwards. Makes sense, totally. So yeah, so this video is, as you can see, it's a subtle cut crease eye makeup, smoky, dramatic, winged liner. This makeup look is perfect for a night out. It's really glamorous. It is using drugstore products only, so that's a bonus if you like to use drugstore products. Woo! Okay, I'm going to shut up and let you guys get on with the video. Or get watching the video, you know what I mean. Okay, stop, Louise. Oh. Okay, so we're going to start by priming the lids, and I'm going to use concealer to do this. You can use an eyeshadow primer if you want, but I'm going to use concealer. I'm using the Collection one in Cool Medium. So I'm just going to put all this over the eyelids, and this way it also conceals any discolouring on my eyelids as well. Then I'm going to take my Real Techniques buffing brush. Is it this buffing brush? Yeah. And I'm just going to dab this in. Okay, so I'm going to brush through my brows. You can do your brows after you've done your eyeshadow if you want. I just prefer doing it first because then if I make a mistake I can quickly nip in with some concealer and fix it a lot easier than disturbing any eyeshadow. Okay, so taking my angled brush, this is the MAC 263 brush, of course. And then, you know the story about this, it's my Natural Collection eyeshadow in Crushed Walnut. I'm just going to fill in any sparse bits of my brows, concentrating on more of the outer third of the brow. Okay, now I'm going to take some sellotape. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh. Oh. I hate that when it just gets like really stuck. Oh. My hay fever has been horrible today. This is sellotape. I'm just going to stick them quickly on the back of my hand just to get rid of any excess stickiness. And then I'm going to line this up. Really take your time with this, and you want to line it up at the corner of your eye to the end of your eyebrow. Now you don't have to do this step, it just makes it a lot easier, but that's totally up to you. And I'm going to do the same to the other side. And really take your time to make sure these are equal, because it will just make life so much easier if they are. Okay, taking my Revolution Redemption Palette Icon 2, I'm going to use this lightest shade here, mixed with a little bit of this third one in, just to highlight underneath the brow bone. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Natural Collection eyeshadow in Milk Chocolate. It's going to be my transition shade. Just going to take it on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to blend this through the crease and just a tiny bit on top of my brow bone in light winged wiper motions. I'm taking that medium brown that I use for my eyebrows, the Natural Collection Crushed Walnut one. I'm going to take that again just through the crease. Now if you don't have a defined crease, then you can just like draw on. You can make it high. If you've got already hooded eyes, you could bring the crease a bit higher if you wanted. Then go back to that blending brush and blend, blend, blend. This Redemption 2 palette, this really dark brown here, not the black but the dark brown, so you can use this any really dark brown. I'm going to take this on an angled brush, and this is the Real Techniques one because it's quite a thick angled brush, unlike this Echo Tools one. This one's quite thin, so I find that the thicker it's a bit easier to blend. So I'm just going to trace this through the crease really neatly, and this is just going to add more definition to that crease. Then go back and blend that out. So now I'm going to take the Maybelline Colour Tattoo pot in Internal Gold, and I'm going to sit this on a flat brush. You usually think if you're on, I'm just using a brush because I find it a little bit easier so I don't disturb the crease stuff we've already done. Well, that was good terms, wasn't it? Terminology. The crease stuff. And then I'm going to take in the same Revlon Icon 2 palette. It's this third one from the darkest black. It's like it looks like a silvery browny colour. So you can just use like any gold or silver, whatever you really want to use really. And I'm just going to put this on top of where we put that colour tattoo. And then I'm going to go and do the same to the other side. Then if you need to, you can always go ahead and just redefine that crease a little bit more if you want to. Okay, so now for eyeliner, I'm going to use the Collection Fast Stroke liquid liner. You can use gel liner if you prefer. You do you. So I'm just going to line the lips, eyelids with this. I'm going to do a bit of a dramatic flick, and that tape will really help. And then before we take the tape off, a quick coat of mascara, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Falsies one. Now, if you want to put fake eyelashes on, you put fake eyelashes on. I'm going to put fake eyelashes on. But if you don't want to, then just put a few more coats of mascara on. And then I'm going to gently peel off the tape. Then just taking a baby wipe, or you can use a makeup wipe if you want, just wipe away any fallout. And where the line is leaked here, don't worry about it, we can fix that. Onto foundation, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour foundation, mixed with a little bit of Rimmel Match Perfection one. So just this one's a little bit too light for me. So I'm only adding the Rimmel one just to give me a little bit more colour. Dab that around my face. Then I'm going to go in with that Collection concealer again and put this underneath my eyes. Then taking a damp beauty blender, this is the Real Techniques one, I'm just going to blend in this concealer. Being really careful not to disturb any of the already done eyeshadow. So I'm going to add my lashes now, and these are the Brit ones in Party Peepers. Just put a tiny bit of the glue along the lash line, dropping them, and taking some tweezers I'm just going to put them as close to the natural lash line. Go down, man. What's wrong with you? Okay, so taking the angled brush and... Oh man, chipped my nail. Okay, so taking the darkest brown in the Icon 2 palette on an angled brush, I'm going to take this underneath the eye. Then taking the blending brush we used and just blend that out. Then I'm going to take my Avon Supershock black gel eyeliner pencil and line the waterline with this. So I'm just taking this on a fluffy brush and I'm just putting this around my T-zone. Then taking the Bourjois chocolate bronzer on a contour brush, I'm going to lightly, softly contour my face. I'm just going to take this a little bit around my hairline, a little bit under my jawline. Taking the Soap & Glory Peach Party shimmer block on a Real Techniques 300 brush. Is this the 300 brush or is this the 200? Yeah, 300 brush. And just putting this across my cheeks. Got hair in my mouth. Then I'm going to take my Maybelline gloss in 720. Love this gloss. Then I'm going to put a little bit of that silvery colour, so the fourth one in from the black on the Icon 2 palette, just in the tear duct area, just to highlight that a tiny bit. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Obviously you don't have to use the products I've used, you don't have to use the colours I've used, you know, you can go with like a brown cut crease or, you know, a dark lip instead of a nude lip. This is just an idea really. It's like a silvery, greyy, a hint of brown with a hint of purplish, I guess. Subtle cut crease, smoky eye for a nice winged liner. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this tutorial, I hope you find it useful. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and could you please, oh I've got hair, oh. Do you not just hate that when you get like a hair, when you've done your makeup and you're like, where are you? Can't really see it but you can feel it and it's itching you and you're like, anyway. So yeah, please follow me on Instagram if you want to, and on Twitter, and like my Facebook page. I'll link it all down below, along with my products. So yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll hope to see you next time. Please give this video a thumbs up if you can, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because it really helps my channel out. So pretty please, for cherry on top, do that. Okay, thank you. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.